Okay, good day. Today we are looking at advanced mathematical economics, and the topic we are considering is second order differential equation. Okay, what is differential equation? Let's start from there. Now, when you are talking about differential equation, we are just talking about the relationship between dependent variable, which is y, and lagged independent variable. When you say lag means difference. When you are talking about differential equation, what you are actually looking at is that how does a change from one period to another in the independent variable affect the dependent variable. Let's say, for example, if you are looking at adverts and sales, here adverts is the independent variable, sales is the dependent variable, because sales depend on adverts. So what we are looking at under differential equation is, at every given point when you are changing adverts, how much effect will it have on sales? That's what we are looking at is all about. That is, you keep changing this. The change, how does it affect this one? If you keep changing this every time, to what extent will it affect this? So, but of course, everything we want to be doing is mathematical. Now, the general solution for second order differential equation is this. So our yt equals yc plus yp. Yc is complementary function and yp is particular function. So c is complementary, p means particular. And then, so your general solution is always the addition of complementary function and particular function. Then this your complementary function, which is yc, is always y1 plus y2. To get this your yc is always y1 plus y2. And how do you get your y1? This is your y1. How do you get your y2? This is the formula for your y2. Then this yp is always a over b2. A over b2. If you are solving a question on second order differential equation, you are always working towards the general solution, which is this. So yt is equals to yc plus yp. Yc is always y1 plus y2, as you can see that. And what's the formula for y1? This is it. What's the formula for y2? This is it. So when you add these two together, you get your yc, which is this one. Then your yp, which is particular function, is always a over b2. And then at every given point where you have to get, in your y1 and y2, we have r1 and then we have r2. The formula for the r1 and the r2 is what you have here. You see that? So what we want to be doing is that once you are given a question that is in this format, then you know that it is second order differential equation. Why is it second order? You have second derivative, first derivative, and then no derivative. If, for example, I don't have this one there, it will be first order, because differentiation is only once. But because I have this one now, it is second order. That means if I have something like y prime prime prime, that is third order. So because I have y prime prime and then y prime and then ordinary y, that's why it is second order. If I have y prime prime, y prime prime prime, y prime prime prime, y prime prime, y prime, and I just have ordinary y, that is third order differential equation. Okay, so having said that, let's go straight into solving a question. Let's take, for example, that you have example 1. You are given y prime t plus 5y prime t plus 2yt equals 10. Look at this. We now say find the general solution. Find the general solution. Now look at this question. How do I know that this question is second order differential equation? It's so clear. It will always take this form. You must have y prime prime t, y prime t, and yt. That's how you know. And of course, from here now, the first thing I'm going to do, solution, is to say, okay, anything I have beside y prime t is always my b1. Anything I have beside y prime t is my b1. You can see. Then anything I have beside yt, you can see it's my b2. Then anything standing alone is my what? My a. So it means from this question, what is my b1? My b1 is 5. What is my b2? My b2 is 2. What is my a? My a is 10. When you are solving question on second order differential equation, these are the things you bring out first. Bring out your b1, bring out your b2, and then bring out your a from the question. That means if, for example, I have y prime prime t minus 10 y prime t plus 7 yt equals minus 15. So if I ask you in this one, what is my b1? My b1 is what? Minus 10. Not just 10, minus 10. My b2 is what? 7. What I have beside yt. And then my a will be what? Minus 15. You see that? So you must first identify that in any given equation that you have. Okay, having said that, let's go straight away now to get our yc. Don't forget that for you to get your yc, you have to first get your y1. In fact, don't let's get our y1 straight. Let's quickly get our yp. Let's start from yp. Now, our yp is always a over b2. That's the formula. A over b2. Now, from the question already, I know my a, and I also know my b2. So from here now, what will be my yp? My yp will be equal to a. What's the a? 10 over b2. What's the b2? 2. So our yp is what? 5. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay. Now, after I've gotten that, let me now try to get my R1, R2. That's the next step. So first step, get your yp. Second step, get your R1, R2. Now, the formula for R1, R2 is minus b1 plus or minus square root of b1 squared minus 4b2 all over 2. That's the formula for R1, R2. So I can now say R1, R2 equals minus B1. You know, I know my B1. My B1 is 5. I got it from the equation that is given to me. So where I see B1, I'll put what there. So minus 5 plus or minus square root of B1 squared. B1 is 5. So I will say what? 5 squared minus 4B2. My B2 is what? Is 2. All over 2. You see that? So what we are doing is that What's the first step when you are given a question like this? Get your yp first, then get your r1, r2. That's the next step. So now my b1 is 5 from here. My b2 is 2 from here. Don't forget, whatever you have beside y prime t is b1. Whatever you have beside yt is b2. Okay, so from here now, my r1, r2 will now be minus 5 plus or minus square root of 5 squared is 25. Minus 4 times 2 is 8 all over 2. So r1, r2 is minus 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus 8 is what? 17 over 2. So you see that? Now I expect you to pause the video and then you would have written all of this because I want to clean this now. Okay, now that from here r1, r2 is minus 5 plus or minus square root of 17 over 2. Now find the square root of 17. So minus 5 plus or minus square root of 17 will give us what? Square root of 17. What would that be, please? 4.12 over 2. So 4.12 over 2. Now look at the way I'm going to do this, please. So I'm now going to say r1, r2 is minus 5 minus 4.12. I'll pick the minus under first over 2. Or minus 5 plus 4.12 over 2. See what I did? At this point, I have plus and minus. So I will pick the minus 5 minus 4.12. You see that? Divided by these two. Then I will now pick minus 5 plus 4.12 divided by 2 at the other side. So you pick the minus first, then you pick the plus later. Always pick the minus first. So with this now, I can say r1, r2 will now be minus 5 minus 4.12 will be minus 9.12 divided by 2. And then minus 5 plus 4.12 will be minus 0.88 divided by 2. So from there, my r1, r2 will now be equal to minus 9.12 divided by 2. That will give us minus what?
Minus 4.56.
Minus 4.56. And then minus what? Minus 0.44. So you can see that. So here now what we are saying is that our R1 is minus 4.56 and then our R2 is minus 0.44. So the first one is your R1, the second one is your R2. So now that you have gotten your R1 and R2, come and put it here in the equation of Y1 and Y2. So here now my Y1 is going to be A1 e raised to power minus 4.56t. You see that? Where I see R1, I put the R1. The T is still there. The E is still there. The A1 is still there. Then for Y2, my Y2 is A2 e raised to power minus 0.44t. Because our R2 is minus 0.44. So where I see R2, I put minus 0.44. You see that? So this is our Y1, this is our Y2. Now I'm going to clean the other side now and then get the general solution. So okay, now that we've gotten our Y1, Y2, now you don't forget our general solution is YP equals YC plus YP, our YT rather, which is general solution. So therefore, our YT will now be equal to YC. We've gotten our YC. YC is the addition of these two. So that is A1 E minus 4.56t plus the second equation a2 e minus 0.440 plus yp. Our yp is 5. You remember we got yp the other time?
Yes.
Yp was 10 over 2 and that's 5. So this is the solution to the question. This is the general solution. Of course, subsequent examples we are going to be doing, they will ask us to find a1 and a2, but you can't find a1 and a2 until you get to this point. So for a question that we started where they ask us find the general solution, this is the general solution. So I expect you that after writing this, you will try this question right away.
I don't want to go for that example.
Okay.